Today we're diving into a power battle that affects your everyday carry. We're comparing two of the most popular phone chargers from INIU, the ultra slim yet powerful P73 and the super compact P45. One is high capacity with MagSafe charging and the other is tiny and so light you hardly know you have it. But which one deserves to be in your pocket? Stick around and you can decide. Okay, so we'll take a look at the head-to-head between these two shortly, but first we'll take a closer look at the INIU P73. Now this is INIU's flagship magnetic power bank, and I've been using this and its predecessor since the start of the year. This packs a huge 10,000 mAh capacity battery, and in real terms I guess, it will charge most phones at least twice, and if you have a larger iPhone Pro Max for example, then the second charge will be around 70%. But this battery's versatility is key. It offers up to 15 watts of Qi 2 wireless charging for an iPhone and super fast 45 watt wired charging should your device allow speeds like that. You have fast backup power via the USB-C port, of which this has two. So if you need to, you can give devices like your laptop or a tablet a quick boost of energy. And this has added extras like the added kickstand, which can become quite useful. So you can watch content wherever you want to, both vertical and horizontal. And the beauty that comes with this device is this: it's the USB-C lanyard cable, and anybody who's used one of these will tell you it's a lifesaver, and this comes with the INIU P73. The only downside I was able to find was the lack of an LCD screen to see how much battery is remaining, and instead we have this poor light on the back instead. Now INIU have told me in the past that it's to keep the price of the device as low as possible for you, so I guess we have to pick our battles. Talking of price, now this is the most expensive of the two batteries, as the recommended retail price is $39.99. As always, there are discounts to be had. And you can watch my full review of the original P73 on my channel. The link is in the description. Now, just before we get into the P45, I just need to tell you that INIU have sent me both of these batteries, and they have no say on this video, and no money has changed hands. Now, let's move the P73 to one side and let's have a look at the P45. The focus here is on portability and convenience. Its main feature is the built-in and foldable USB-C connector at the top. You just pull it out like that, and no other cables are needed. You just plug it straight into the bottom of your phone or other device, as it's not just limited to phones. It has a smaller yet highly useful 5,500 mAh battery capacity, typically giving you one full charge for most phones. But put it this way, I can get a full charge out of my iPhone 15 Pro Max out of this, and most times there are still a few percent left. But if you do use the phone during charging, and especially with things like FaceTime, it does burn through the battery an awful lot quicker, so maybe that's something for you to consider. It supports 22.5 wired fast charging, which is blazing speeds for a device like this. And for context, it's very small. It's 8 centimeters wide, which is 3.1 inches, and it only weighs 3.7 ounces or 104 grams. And unlike the P73, the P45 does have an LCD screen on it to tell you how much battery is remaining, and I just love it when devices have this. It features a clear digital display to show you exactly how much battery is remaining in percentage terms, which is always a nice touch. As you can see, this one has 100% battery in it, and for the price, this will set you back $24.99. But remember, as always, look out for discounts. To be honest, I think by this stage you're going to have an idea of which one of these fits your needs, but if you're still in doubt, we'll put these through a head-to-head test. Because I've found both of these do a great job, however, they do the jobs in a very different way. So first up, we'll look at capacity and speed, and if you need to charge multiple devices or have a power-hungry laptop or tablet, there's only going to be one choice, certainly on the capacity side. The P73 wins easily with its 10,000 mAh battery capacity, and as for wired output, the P73 again wins because of its 45 watt ability. The P45 is good for topping up your phone quickly and efficiently when you're out and about. And when it comes to wireless charging, the P73's magnetic Qi 2 wireless charging capability, well, it's fantastic for hands-free use. You literally just snap it on the phone, as you see there, and it's charging, and you're good to go. I guess technically the P45 is also wireless, as we have the built-in USB-C connector at the top, so that makes it a true king of cable-free convenience. And if you hate carrying cables around, the P45, you just plug it in and it starts charging, and that's an absolute dream. And when it comes to size, this is where the P45 absolutely shines. It's dramatically smaller than the P73. It just disappears into your pocket or into a small bag. Yes, the P73 is slim, but has a much larger surface area due to the 10,000 milliamp hour battery cell inside it. Now, you may see on the chart that the P73 beats the P45 in most categories, but what I would say, well, think of it like this. The P73 is a great daily driver for those long days when you need high capacity, or when you require multi-device charging, or even need a little laptop boost. The P45, though, is your pocket rocket, perfect for quickly plugging in and getting a significant top-up without any fuss. And it weighs absolutely nothing, but gives you the peace of mind both indoors and outdoors. So who's the winner then? Well, that depends entirely on you. If you're an all-day heavy user who needs to charge a phone or maybe an iPad, or if you want fast wireless charging or a high power output for a laptop, well then you probably go for the P73. The 10,000 milliamp hour battery capacity and up to 45 watts of output are unbeatable in this comparison. However, if you value absolute portability and hate carrying extra cables around, and you just need a quick, reliable way to make sure your phone doesn't die before you get home, then the INIU P45 is the one for you. Its tiny size and plug-in design, it makes it perfect for minimalists and also for commuters. Both of these are excellent, reliable power banks from INIU. I've used the P73s now for a long time, and I wouldn't be without them. And the P45, well, that's just as useful. And if you want something extra to consider, maybe a bit of a bonus thought, if you're thinking about usability whilst charging these, I would say the P73 has always been the best one for me when texting, simply because you can hold the phone in a more natural position. Yes, it's thicker, which you always have to consider, holding the phone is going to be thicker, but I've always found it to be a more natural position when I'm actually texting and using the phone. Now I'll show you when I plug the P45 into the phone at the bottom here. You can see if I'm in the texting position, the battery can actually get in the way of my hands. So let me know if this makes a difference for you. Let me know in the comments. And thinking about the P73 or the P45, would you think of getting either of these batteries? Because I think both of these are great choices. But as always, the decision is yours. Speak to you soon.